Here we go for round one. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Those counter punches have to hurt. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fight that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just misses right uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That bell could not have come. On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which fighter will say no mas? counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? And he just missed with that left jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Lomachenko is buzzed. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land that jab. Punch, counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. It's all offense all the time. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? They have no respect for each other's punching power. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Lomachenko goes down. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did... 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko on the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That counter shot lands. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Failing to score with that right hook. Can't find a home for that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, this is round 7. Here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good counter punch. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter punch. This round, down goes Lomachenko. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Loma in that last. Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punch. Heavy punches send Vasily Lomachenko down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but...
Lomachenko goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
GG!
So time to go celebrate after a...